And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans droids. Yeah, you guys know the rest. The Academy of Counts, we can never forget about you, and we can't miss you because that forehead, it's a pretty massive one. Nonetheless, my friends, I don't care who you are, where you are at this very moment. What we're gonna do right now is hopefully put the final chapter in the book for the most hated yet most loved event of all time, the Nightfall Era Battle. My friends, today we have the final Dark Side Clone Trooper, right? We've had quite the journey experiencing this event over the past, several weeks at this point. I'm hoping today, without the need of RNG to blessed be upon thee, we'll get the third star. Some people could get the third star. It required, let's just say, a lot of blessings from RNG to make sure Jocasta Nu didn't light you, because the whole problem was it was really hard to blitz down Jocasta Nu before she went into rifled stance. I'm hoping with the addition of Scourge, it's going to be a little bit easier. We're going to talk about that in a second and get some gameplay rolling here. But man, let's just remind ourselves real quick why this is the most hated, most loved event. It was the most hated because they gave us the event that you really could not do right away. It was kind of the first of its kind. I guess the best way to look at it, kind of treat it like a territory battles where you can't really max it out right away, right? It was a very odd event, right? But it was so loved because it was bugged out of its mind. And for several weeks, people were able to cash in on double rewards 2 times in one rotation. And you know what? It could be as bad as it wants. If people can get double the rewards as a result of bugs, I'm taking it all day, baby. So a lot of people were able to get a ton of shards. So hopefully, again, you guys are able to take advantage when this event was bugged. And again, tier 1 was very manageable, even free to play, no Zetas, no high gear. I made a video on that, all that cool stuff. But getting to the higher stars will require a bit more time. Let's just say if you had a couple decades to play this event over and over again, but more importantly, more characters as they came, we're able to kind of finally get the last few stars on this. And hopefully, again, with the addition of Scorch, things will be a little bit easier. Moving forward, this is where things are gonna get a little weird. Let's back this up real quick. Show me the other graphic, Gary. You're the best, Gary. I lied, you're not, but it's fine. Just pretend I said that. We are gonna be, this is our last week of getting to 2 era battles, and then we are moving into the new era battle for the Jedi Vanguards, notated in green here. And as you see, now that we finally have all the dark side clones, and things should hopefully be very easy at this point to beat the event, they're starting to thin it out, and now we're gonna only get 1 per week, or per every other week, whenever the other era Nightfall battle, or they're not Nightfall, it'll be named something else. And then the other thing is, eventually, at some point down the road, the Nightfall for Dark Side clones is just gonna disappear, and sometime in the future, it might make a reappearance. So I feel like the developers created this era battle system, one, of course, to incentivize people to spend money right away, right? They get a lot of goodies. If you do spreadsheet math, you get that quote unquote value from the game, right? Okay, cool. No one's gonna argue with that. But also, I feel like this was a system designed to circumvent the problem that, let's just be specific, the developers had with the assault battles. Because if you guys remember, when we had some of the newer assault battles come, like Duel to Fates and whatnot, Pretty Patrol, all of a sudden the developers wanted to start kicking out some assault battles out of rotation. People kind of had an expectation that I should expect a Forest Moon, I should expect a Place of Power, yada yada yada, every single month. And well, their argument was, well, we're adding a new assault battle, we're gonna take old ones out. And obviously that didn't sit well with people, right? So of course we got them all back, which is great. And then I feel like the era battle system was brought up so they can just create a new game mode and not have to worry about them being perpetually in the game. I don't know. Again, that's just my tinfoil hat. I think we love these. I don't know if the developers love them as much. And I think that's why the era battles were in place. So I'm not 100% sure what the long-term look is going to look like beyond these very vague graphics for this particular era battle, except that they should appear at some point in the future. So developers, they love when they keep themselves, veiled under a very vague blanket. So it's like, I don't know, it'll look at the graph, it'll come back at some point. Okay, people, all right, stop your complaining. We got a new Jedi Temple guardian coming in. God dang, that character's so cool. Hopefully you guys caught the cape reveal for that, because I'm pretty stoked for that. So let's not worry about the Jedi Temple guardian, because we're about to wreck some Jedi right now. I'm hoping that Scorch is gonna make this a lot easier, specifically when I get to Jocasta Nu. We're gonna blitz that girl down ASAP. No fail montages, no rage. It's gonna be so easy today, people, right? Right? I guess we'll find out. But 2 things, Scorch, because of the Lord Vader team buff, He's able to drop 2 extra damage over times right away. Lord Vader does his. Oppo locks into Order 66. But more importantly, I think what's going to be more pertinent for this event, this is the best form of Order 66 you can get on the team. Whenever an enemy dispels taunt from Scourge, they are inflicted with Order 66 for 2 turns, which can't be copied, the spell to resist. And if that enemy was a Jedi, Order 66 lasts for 4 turns. One of my problems fighting Jocasta Nu, granted, Order 66, you don't get as many effects, because, for example, let's just roll the gameplay, but as you guys know, Disguised Clone Trooper, unfortunately, doesn't do as crazy of massive damage up against boss characters. So, anyways, I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to, you know, get through this with relative ease. Let's just do our usual. We're gonna start it in auto, let him roll, and then we'll see what Jocasta Nu's looking like. We're gonna make sure we set ourselves for a good Jocasta Nu run. So we get the Caloran back. I'll babysit my team, and we're gonna have the smoothest run of all time. Can I guarantee it? No, but I can possibly promise you it's still gonna be kind of funny. We can't beat it right away. So, oh, speaking of Shock T, I thought this was funny. Where'd it go? No, Gary, where'd it go? It disappeared. Are you kidding me? I had this, well, never mind. I had this beautiful post. No, I gotta find it now. This beautiful post on someone who wrote a beautiful poem where they were like, oh, the Nightfall era battle is basically like sand. It's coarse, it's rough. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, okay. Where'd it go, Gary? Are you kidding me? I literally just had it up and running. Well, you know what? Nightfall, oh, I found it. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Slow your horses down, Vader. We gotta make sure you're not gonna screw us over here. All right, here we go. Right here. From Wisconsin, I'm guessing, 92. Nightfall's like sand. Coarse, irritating, you know the rest. I have a Relic 9 scores, put my best God mods on. Took you 45 minutes to get past Shock T. I don't know if it should be taking that long. I mean, my guess is that this person had probably only Relic 9 Scorch and the rest were low gear, but as you see, we're able to blow past Shock T now. Once upon a time, yeah, Shock T was a pain, but anyways, yeah, Nightfall is a little bit like sand. It's coarse, it's dry, and it's irritating. So, all right, let's start making sure we get our cooldowns ready to go for next round. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a special ability. Because why? I just don't want to deal with that foresight. Not like it matters, because Caloran Beck takes 5 bajillion turns here. All right, let's make sure. Yeah, all right, let's make sure we have that special ready to go. Not like it's that important. Oh, gosh. All right, so this ability, No Witnesses, actually might be very helpful now. It was kind of useless for pretty much the entirety of the Nightfall era battle that we've had. But now that we actually have ourselves a way to get a little bit more damage over time, I'm hoping it's going to be helpful. There we go. Let's see if we can maybe drop a stun. Good stuff. Let's do some assists. Keep it going. We're going to just save, all of our specials going to the next round. All right, Order 66 is in play. And it's probably going to disappear in 2 seconds here. Just like so. The guy takes... Man, why can't my Caloran Beck be that dialed up? You know what I mean? All right, well, okay. All right, okay. Just nice and easy. Nice and... No, stop it, Cal. Listen, I understand you think you're a hot shot. You're going to have some cool Jedi Temple Guardian around the corner. Just listen, go easy on me. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, he's about to take a turn again. Wow, must be nice. There we go. The basic on Disguised Clone Trooper is really the guy that started making this so much easier. Getting a more consistent stuns was nice. Okay, Jocasta, we meet again, and hopefully for the last time. So unfortunately, I believe this was an actual bug, right? I believe this is a bug that they said Scourge was not reapplying the damage over times right away. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, that's coming back to me. This actually is not going to be as great as I was thinking. I believe it was here. In multiple encounters at the start of the encounter, beyond the first, Scourge is not correctly taunting. Wow. In situations where he's defeated in one encounter and revived another, he's not correctly applying his damage over times. Okay, so yeah, we're not getting to taunt. So what does that mean, people? Actually, you know what? I should be able to taunt. I think I have a solution to this. So it's not working, so I think we gotta hit him with the classic. Okay, CG, let's go fix your game a little bit, okay? Listen, if there's a few things that we know, no one's ever really gone. And you know what? Galaxies will never be fixed. All right, so we're going to drop this taunt up. There we go. I'm hoping we're just having a mild confusion is all, right? Hopefully we're just being hit with a C-3PO confusion at the moment. Let me see if I can try to get ourselves to 8 stacks damage over time. Too early to do this. Just hold on a second. Let's do a quick buff the spell here. Okay. Well, there goes all the damage over time. Scorch, can I bring up your kit again here? At the start of each encounter, which as we said, it's bugged. Okay. And if there are no galactic legends, inflict 2 stacks damage over time on all enemies for 2 turns. All right, so this is clearly bugged, and developers addressed that, or they noticed it. When will they fix it? I don't know. Whenever an enemy dispels taunt from Scorch, they are inflicted order 6s, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. Well, that was a lie. Let's just chalk it up that I'm an idiot, and that is a very good possibility. Well, anyways, I have a bad feeling that we're not going to be. Basically, nothing that I said at the very beginning turned out to be true. Having a hard time getting damage over time because Scorch is bugged. Can't get the order 6/6 from Scorch because, well, he's bugged. So yeah, things are going swimmingly now. Oh God. Okay. Let's just, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine, people. It will be okay. Look, we have an order 66. See, it's going well. It's going great, yeah? Yeah, this is yeah, I doubt I'm going to be able to apply anything here. Reduce cooldowns. If the physical damage to target enemy and dispel all debuffs from a random debuff enemy or ally, if the target enemy hit order 6 to reduce the cooldowns. God dang, tactical scanners cannot read today. Let's do this. Okay. All right, let's just go ahead. Let's just take the basics right now. Okay. All right. I mean, like, again, if we had the order 66 from Scorch, this should be very easy, but we're not. Scorch is not applying any order 66 stuff. Okay, it's fine. It's like, again, that's the whole point of Scorch. A 4-turn order 66 should mean I'm going to get order 66 fast, turn 1, blitz her down. All right, stun, great stuff. Let's do a basic. All right. Please, 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 go easy on me. Go easy on me. Oh, gosh. Please, Jocasta, please, baby, don't do this to me. All right, beautiful healing immunity. Let's see if we can try to get another form of order 66 on. It's fine. Scorch can eat it. Let's do the basics. All right, let's do the let's try again. Maybe it'll work second time around. I don't think does she have a buff the spell on this one? I can't remember. She's in this form. All right, so again, I'm able to get her down dead, but now you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good right now. Can I just do a basic? Maybe a basic will be better. We have all this bonus protection. Oh, God dang it. Come on. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Come on. I have all this bonus protection right now. Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding me, girl. There we go. Okay. Well, okay. This should do it. Please, please. Well, somehow, why are you guys clapping? I was able to beat it before, the whole point. Okay, well, I guess well, this is an awkward video. Here I was thinking that we're moving beyond, right? We're burying the hatchet. We're good to go, but yeah, unfortunately, neither of the things that I felt so good about actually worked. And again, granted, developers said that this was not working. We're not getting the taunt right away. We were not getting the damage over times right away. But more importantly, even if that's bugged, the fact that we had Scorch not apply order 66 because it can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. And I didn't get not a 4-turn, not a 3-turn, not a 2-turn, 1-turn. I got a 0-turn order 66, which means I didn't apply it. So the legacy continues. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and the Nightfall era battle. Well, thank you for stopping by. I at the minimum, you know what? I hope you had a good time today. I was hoping for a different ending. So, Gary, was this a waste of a video? It's great to be in the Empire. Scorch, do us a little spin. Yeah. Okay, very cool. Wow, that's a cool spin. Jeez, what is this video?
Oh, it's great to be in the